Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes. There is a problem. I want us to have a look at some remarks made by Mary Wamaua and also some remarks made by Rigathi Gachagua, the deputy president. To those asking why Kenya Kwanza MPs passed the Finance Act without noticing and removing some proposed taxes, such as the new avocado tax, the finance bill is a big document. To know every nitty-gritty, ask pastors who have a Bible by their side every day. That's the Member of Parliament for Maragua. Rigathi too made these remarks. The Finance Act is like an exam where one gets 70%, but of course there are corrections to be made, which a teacher goes pointing out in red. The amendments that need to be made will be made by the MPs. I have set up a meeting with the Treasury CS to look at Clause 23A and see what we can do now and offer a temporary solution. So Rigathi is talking of a temporary solution on the Finance Act. And it appears in the recent days, most Mount Kenya leaders have been disowning that bill they passed in Parliament. And I still remember when the MPs were voting on that bill, only Wamuchomba voted against that bill. If you look at the leaders from the mountain, all other leaders endorsed that bill 100%. Only Wamuchomba rejected that bill, voted against that bill. If you look at the leaders from the mountain, Mary Wamaua is now saying that that bill was a very big document. They could not have gone through the whole of it. And you are now seeing Rigathi also saying that they want to make some amendments. What's happening here, ladies and gentlemen? Is it true that these elected leaders never knew what was contained in that bill? Or are they just playing politics here? I want us to put all this into perspective for Kenyans to understand where the truth is and why Mount Kenya residents should be very careful not to be lied to twice. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. Let's proceed. Why are these leaders making a U-turn? If you look at it very objectively, I strongly believe that the U-turns have been informed by the hostile ground. Mount Kenya ground is becoming very hostile to these leaders and even to Kenya Kwanza government. So these leaders are just trying to endear themselves to the people by being seen to care for their people. That's what they're actually trying to do here. The truth of the matter is, they know they'll not be able to change that bill. But they just want to confuse the people that, we are fighting for things to be changed. We are fighting for some clauses to be removed from the bill. We are pushing for an amendment. And it's very unfortunate that some Mount Kenya residents might actually believe them. The truth is, there is no amendment these leaders will pass that will see the light of day. Kenyans will still continue suffering, including Mount Kenya avocado, tea, and coffee farmers. Everybody here will continue suffering. These leaders are just lying to Kenyans. And now they're saying that that document was too big. Where is the truth in this, ladies and gentlemen? The truth is, these members of parliament, they always don't go through these bills. Most of these Kenya Kwanza leaders, they don't go through these bills. They just wait to hear what the president or the deputy president is saying. If the president says pass it, they'll vote blindly on most of these bills. They hardly get time to read them. And that's why anytime there is a debate between them and Sifuna, they end up being exposed as intellectually challenged, simply because they don't know what even these bills are saying. They never go through these bills. For Rigathi Gachagua, I'm seeing a Rigathi Gachagua who is making a U-turn, not that he loves the Mount Kenya people, but he has already sensed betrayal from afar. He's seeing William Ruto is abandoning him. And his chances of even deputizing Ruto again are almost nil, zero. So Rigathi wants to increase his stake. He wants to add value to himself by bringing some complaints so that he can be recalled back to the negotiation table to be assured that your position as a deputy president is safe. And if possible, some of his recommendations be adopted. I'm very sure that upon William Ruto forming his government, upon naming the cabinet secretaries, permanent secretaries, and some other top government officials, I think that was his last consultation with the Rigathi, if there was any. After that, I'm seeing a William Ruto who is just doing his things without even consulting somebody like Rigathi. Decisions are just being made. Rigathi is seeing them through Viusasa. So I'm seeing a Rigathi who has sent that betrayal, so he wants to be recalled to the negotiating table so that some of his recommendations, people he has recommended for appointments, can be given jobs in Kenya Kwanza government. This is not about Mount Kenya people or poor farmers on the mountain. This is purely a Rigathi Gachagua's aim to achieve personal gains. Same to these leaders on the mountain. They are not just honest with their people. And this is why I strongly believe that most of these leaders are actually to beggars. And if the mountain cannot wake up to elect leaders who understand what leadership is all about, they'll continue having leaders who are very clueless on issues. Leaders who pass bills they don't understand. Leaders who pledge their loyalty to one individual called the president at the expense of those who voted for them. Leaders who are not independent. Those are the lessons the mountain should learn. If they want to elect leaders who will serve them, let them elect leaders who are independent and leaders whose main goal and priority is to speak on behalf of their people. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. Those watching us outside Kenya, drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. If possible, subscribe, give this video a like. Thank you. Let's meet in our next video.
Honorable Speaker, the economy of Kenya in 2023 grew faster than the economy of China. The economy of Kenya, Honorable Speaker, in 2023 grew by many multiples, actually, the economy of the United States of America. And therefore, Honorable Speaker, I want to thank this House for the good policies that we have put in place that is leading to accelerated economic growth in our country.